wanted to do a very long overdue video, and this is my current favourites. I've been meaning to do this since May and we are now hitting the 1st of July. So it's been very long overdue, and that's because obviously a number of reasons. We were on holiday in May, June has just been crazy with changing jobs, and it's been super hot here in England, and obviously I film upstairs. I'm currently baking right now because I've had to close the window, and it's like 28-29 degrees. So yeah, I'm going to try and get through this as quickly and concisely as I can because I am slowly melting. But yeah, I've just not really wanted to film up here because it's been so hot, but today has been like one of the cooler days-ish, so I thought I would record this now while I've got the chance. So quite a varied amount of stuff. I will say there is a lot of bags, there is a lot of Kipling, a lot of holiday and work-related stuff. So just a little glimpse of some things, and obviously some of these favourites have been since May, and some of them are more recent, but I'll explain as I go along. So I think let's start with beauty. The first thing is, again, going back to Mexico, and this is what I wore pretty much every day, whether it be in the day or in the evening, on my eyes. Now, if you know me at all, then I very rarely ever wear eye makeup except for mascara, sometimes eyeliner, but day to day I usually just wear mascara. Well, I picked this up a couple of weeks before from Boots and I loved it. This is by No. 7 and it's their Stay Perfect Shade and Define like eyeshadow stick. This is just what it looks like, and it is sort of like a nudie taupe colour. That's what it looks like, with a bit of shimmer to it. I don't know if you can see because the lighting is not great today despite all the natural light coming in, but it is just a really gorgeous sort of taupey colour with a little bit of like pinky purple undertone, but it's also got that gold to it. Really pretty, and that was what I was wearing pretty much on my eyes for most of the holiday. I just swept it over and was done in like a couple of seconds. It was great. Also, a lot on holiday and since coming back, I've been wearing this lipstick that I got when we were at the airport going to Mexico. This is in the colour Ravenswood and it's a cream finish, and it's an Urban Decay lipstick. I really quite like the Urban Decay lipsticks. I just find that they go on nicely. This is what it looks like. So my very typical sort of berry colour, that sort of Your Lips But Better, just slightly darker colour. So again, was wearing that a lot. And then for perfume, I wore this every day whilst we were on holiday because I did get it at the airport, and this is Daisy Dream Twinkle by Marc Jacobs. This is a gorgeous scent. If you don't typically like Marc Jacobs perfumes because they're too floral, this is a really nice alternative because it's a bit more sweet and fruity, and oh, I love it. It reminds me now of Mexico and that time. I've not been wearing it as much lately. I've been trying to get through some of my older sort of scents, but I love this, and it just is a good summer scent. So I wanted to mention reading and books in this video, but because I've probably been only reading one book the past sort of couple of months, or the last month, and then obviously I read a lot on holiday. What I'll do is I will link that video down below where I go through everything I read on holiday, because you'll sort of get what my favourites were from that. But I thought I'd show you the book I'm currently reading, and this is Knit Your Own Murder by Monica Ferris. This is what it looks like. I'm about 3/4 of the way through, and I've been slowly but steadily reading this just when I have time. I read a large chunk of it last night, probably like 150 to 200 pages, so I will finish this probably today. And it is about like a small little community. They all get together on a Monday for like a knitting craft group, and they decide to run like a charity event to raise money, and everyone knits all these little knitted animals. And during the charity event, one of the ladies that participated quite heavily, she sat there 1 minute and the next minute she is dead, and it sort of leads on from why was she murdered, how was she murdered, and there is another murder as well. But if you like those sort of set in a small town surrounded by like crafty, if like you are a crafty person, this is a nice book for you to read. It's a nice easy book, nice and small, and again probably quite a nice like summer read. So the next few things are books, but they're more sort of notebooks and organising. The first one is this one, which is sort of been a little bit like a bullet journal for me, a little bit like a to-do list, just a bit of everything really. I've been doing it since we got back off holiday. This is just literally a lined notebook that I got from Tesco, but I've seemed to have adopted it quite well. So as you can see, I'll just show you a little bit. I don't think there's anything too glaringly personal on it. So as you can see, I sort of colour code the different areas. So I've got YouTube, home, Etsy, other, so like just general admin bits and pieces. So this has been really handy over the past couple of weeks to sort of help me organise. I did a craft like event at a local shopping centre. That was really fun, and this just helped me stay organised for that and just made sure I stayed on time with what I needed to complete. So I think because I love to do like lists and stuff, it's really therapeutic to tick things off once I've done them. And also because if I show you, so I always do the to-do list on this side, as you can see, and then these I sort of have for other things. So that one was everything to do with that event, for my knitting, pins I'm waiting to receive, what else, I've got a slimming mold sort of one, I won't show you that, and then like notes for a video that I'm going to be doing at some point. So yeah, and then so this is this weekend's one. Obviously I know not everything is going to get done, but it's nice to sort of tick everything off and it helps me stay more productive. So that is that. And the other one is this little one that I've been using for work. This is like a little A5 book. It is made by Conceptum by Seagull. If I just cover that. So that is what it says there. So in the front I've just put like my personal information for work in case it ever goes missing. But what I love about this is, so this is like my little notebook that I've been writing all my notes down to help me revise and things like that. If you didn't know, I've just started a new job, still within ophthalmology, but there is a lot to learn. And what I like about this book is at the front it's got sort of like, what would you call it, like a glossary, is that it? Where you can put in what's on each page is numbered, and then you write in the numbers, so you can really easily flick to it. It's got 2 bookmarks if you need it, it's got a pen loop and this little strap to keep everything together. And this is really handy because it fits right inside my uniform pocket, so I can keep this with me at all times and just sort of whip it out when I need to. So I've really been loving that. 2 pairs of shoes to show you, one holiday, one work related. So I think we'll start with the holiday pair. And because of the hot weather, I've continued to wear these. They look slightly worse for wear, so if you don't like looking at worn in shoes, turn away now. But these are from Office and they're my like Birkenstock type sliders. These are by Office Girl, so I guess like their junior range, but I love these. So they're like a grey material, they've got rose gold accents and then those little rose gold and gunmetal studs, so really pretty. They feel a little bit more fancy and put together than just a normal grey pair, so I've really been enjoying wearing those, and I got, I believe, a size 3 in these, and if I can find them I will link them below. I did try and look the other day because I wanted to buy another pair when they went in sale, but I couldn't see them, so I'll hunt those down for you. And then the other pair is my work trainers, and obviously because I'm on my feet all day, I'm working in a hospital, I need something that's going to be comfy, and we were told we just need black shoes. If you've been in a hospital, you know the main shoes like clinical people wear are like trainers and Crocs, that sort of thing, anything that's going to be super comfy. So I got these pair of Skechers, and there was quite a lot of drama trying to get a pair of shoes for work. I probably tried 4 different pairs before I got these. I tried some Skechers before these, and I was just slipping out of them. What I love about these is they've got a memory foam bottom, but because of that it sort of elevates the sole, so you don't have as much of your foot in the shoe. So I found, because I've got quite narrow feet, I was just slipping out of them, but this pair seemed to work. If I can find the name for it, I will insert it and link them down below. I got these ones on QVC. They were about £40 I believe, and they've got this really cute sort of little, I know it's being really washed out, there we go, so it's got this like little shimmery glitter bit in it. Whoa. And they've got memory foam in them, so it's super comfortable, and I've really been liking them so far. I mean, I've only been wearing them a week, but I like them so far. So the next thing is bags. I will warn you, these are all Kipling. I am not sponsored by Kipling. I wish I was. I've just become a Kipling fanatic, and a lot of this was bought either on QVC or Amazon or Kipling, the website itself, but I'll let you know as I go along. The first bag is what I initially planned to take on holiday, and I did, but I didn't end up using it. This is the D bag, so D-E-E. If I can find it, I will link it below. It is in the sale, so I think it was about £30, I want to say. And it's sort of black with these brown like stars on it. As you can see, I'm using it at the moment. So it's got 2 main pockets and then a zip on the back, and you can fit quite a bit in here. I mean, I've got a really chunky purse, I've got my Fujifilm camera in there, and some other little bits and pieces. And what I love about Kipling is their bags are super durable and lightweight. So they're light before you put anything in them, and their zips are really nice and smooth, which I like. I never thought I'd be a Kipling fanatic. It just wasn't my style for a long period of time, and now I'm obsessed. So that's the first bag, and it's a crossbody bag, which is probably my favourite type of bag for sort of weekends and you know, not like a work bag. The next 3 are these pouches, and I got these off of Amazon. This was from actually the US site, but they probably shipped and I got them within 3 or 4 days, I want to say, so not bad really. It was this set of 3, and if you saw any of my holiday videos, I use these a ton. This one, which is nice and big, was really good to use at the airport as like a clutch bag, and also like to keep everything in by me when I sit it on the plane. But also I've been using this for other things, so it fits, as you can see. I mean, this is a small book, but it fits that in. This little A5 notebook, that fits in, so if you want like a planning or like a planner pouch, this is really good for that. I've put knitting stuff in it. If you just want to take a few bits of knitting on the go, that's good. And then it comes with 2 other pouches. This one, which is more, I would say probably more like an A5 size. Yeah, so you could probably just about fit that in there. I'm not showing this very well, but you get what I mean. But I use this as a clutch on holiday. And then this other little one, which is more so like a little A6 size, just a little bit bigger. I used to put like little bits and pieces I didn't want floating around in my big bag on holiday. So tablets, headphones, lip balm, that sort of thing went in there. So really, really handy pouches, and they come with that little removable wrist strap, so you can attach that to any of the pouches. I then have my holiday bag of choice. I believe this was called, was it the Eras? I'm not quite sure, but again I will link it down below on QVC. because that is where I bought it from and that's where you can find this. So this was my beach pool bag. Really, really cute print, and what was good about it is it expands. So it's got a zip in the middle which you just can open really easily, and it's sort of like pretty much doubles in size. This was good to put like a book in, my hat, sun cream, my camera. I put a Tupperware box in here. You can put a water bottle. So it's good for if you're traveling on the go. It's got like a padded bottom to it as well. It's got a zip at the back, so if you want to put smaller items in, maybe you've got kids and you want to put your items in there. And then it's also got some organisational things inside as well, like all Kipling bags. And again, you've got the crossbody strap as well. And so I really like this. It's definitely a good holiday bag. And then the final bag is my most recent, and I have only had it for a week, but I thought I'd include it because I know it's going to be a favourite in months to come, and it's my new work bag. I was a bit undecided about this to start with. I didn't know if I wanted to go for a backpack or not, but now I've got it, I love it. So this is my bag. If I can find a link to one or similar ones, I will link it below. I believe it's the Experience backpack in medium, because they do a small and a medium, and this is in the grey or grey emblem. So it's got this really gorgeous design with like some rose gold elements, and I just love the combination of colours. It comes with a pom-pom monkey. It's got padded straps. You've got two side pockets, so usually I'll put a water bottle in one, and then I've got like my diary in the other. And then in the front I've just got some bits and pieces for easy access, like lip balm, paracetamol, that sort of thing. And then you've got the buckles that open it. You've also got the drawer strap, and you can fit a lot in here. Obviously I fit my lunch in here. I've got a pencil case in here, makeup bag. You can fit A4 folders. It's got a padded bit at the back for a laptop, but I just keep my folders in there. So yeah, I just wanted to include it because I know it's going to be a favourite, and I've really been liking it because sometimes I walk part of the way to work, and it's really nice just to be hands-free and it to be like not weighing me down as much because it's all nicely distributed on my back. So that is everything I think physical that I've got to show you. I'll move on to sort of like some TV and things like that. So for TV, there was sort of 3 things I was watching over holiday and when we came back. So on holiday I watched a Netflix show called Girls Incarcerated. If you like anything sort of set in a prison, or you like Orange is the New Black, I think you'll like it. It's basically about juveniles, so young teenage girls really that go into a juvenile correction facility, and it just follows them day to day. It sees them what they were like before, you follow them through their journey, and then some of them you see going home and on the outside world. So I really like that. There's about 7 episodes I think, and I just sort of just binge watched them all. I really liked it, and you get to know these girls so well and you just want the best for them really. So I enjoyed watching that. And then the other 2, one was Plebs. There was a new season started on ITV, so you can watch that on catch up. And the other one was Friday Night Dinner. Friday Night Dinner is like my all-time favourite programme. I love it. My whole family watch it, and it's just, if you're looking for a light-hearted comedy, it's got the guy from The Inbetweeners, it's got the guy from Plebs. It is just hilarious, and the last episode got me totes the mosh. If you've seen it, you know why. But yeah, just love that, and like our Friday nights were complete with Friday Night Dinner. So I think that's sort of all the TV. As far as films, I haven't really been watching many films. I watched a film on the plane. Now what was it? So the only film I watched was the one on the plane, and for the life of me I can't remember, so I can't have enjoyed it that much, but I will leave an annotation of what it was if and when I remember. But I think that's all that I've got to share with you. I really hope to do these a bit more like efficiently in the future, so it's not such a longer gap between when I want to do it. Like I said, some of these favourites are back since May, so quite varied, and I know there was a lot of bags and it wasn't overly varied this month, but these really have been my favourites, so I thought I'd share them with you. And it is boiling, so I'm going to open a window, and this is probably all I'll record for today. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye guys!